Hey, what is up, guys? I've got on my hands the Ultimate Edition 7 of the WWE figure line. We got Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. These things are way too big to fit into frame right now, so let's try to get them out the box as soon as possible. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, 6 foot 7 inches, Venice Beach, California. I assume that's what CA is. Atomic Leg Drop is his finisher. Career highlight, WWE Champion. I'm pretty sure he's done a little more than just that. And look at that pose he's in right there. That is a great way to set up the figure. I'm probably going to follow that. When the NWO invaded WCW, they kept saying there was going to be a third man. To shock everyone, that third man was the greatest hero to step inside the ring. Messing up my words here. Hulk Hogan. Gone was the red and yellow, replaced by black and white, giving the NWO someone to lead the attack during the Monday Night Wars. How great is that? The figure comes with trivia, so I don't have to Google anything. But anyway, let's get the figure out there and look at all these gorgeous accessories. We got this, whatever you would call it. Okay, you know what? Let me just get all the accessories and the figure out. Okay, that should do. So, let's get a look at this figure as he is out the box. The NWO weight belt around his waist, looking good. Let's just take it off for the time being, not to get weird or anything. The head sculpt it comes with by default looks awesome, and you can take off the bandana, of course, revealing that balding. You know, got your typical articulation, double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, ab crunch, etc. Not a great one, but it's there anyway, and let's face it, a guy his age ab crunching, I don't think so. Got a thigh cut here. Yeah, pretty much your average AEW figure, if I dare say that. So let's move on to the accessories. We got the NWO World Heavyweight Championship. Looks amazing, truly gorgeous. I'm not sure if this is the first time Mattel's made this, but yeah, done a fantastic job of it. Then we got the two other head sculpts it comes with. One with a yelling face and one with like the kind of default face, which is probably what you would use when he's strumming his belt like a guitar. And this, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's there. It comes with a pair of shades, really awesome. And of course, another pair of hands. This time they're fists. And a soft goods NWO shirt that can be ripped off, giving the impression of a ripped shirt, and it even has the little holes on the back. Let me just set up this figure how I would normally have him. Okay, there we go. I got him set up with pretty much most of the accessories, very much simulating the box artwork. Sorry for my lack of originality on that one, but yeah, looks truly amazing. Advice was to setting up this figure, very easy to get him into this pose of course, but just put the bandana and the glasses on last, just because they keep falling off. The glasses don't really stay in place. It's not like the Shawn Michaels figures, like the flashback ones, where it kind of tucks into his hair. It doesn't really have that. It's just kind of resting there with gravity. And that's what it's looking like from the back. Looking truly tremendous as a figure. And you're probably quite familiar with this figure at this point anyway. Once again, there's the two head sculpts that come with it, and then it just has another pair of fists. So now we're going to move on to The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. So let's get him out the box with his accessories and his belt. Actually, let me read what's written on the back. 6 foot 3 inches, from parts unknown, finisher mandible claw, career highlight Universal Champion. That's kind of fair, yeah. Inside the Firefly Funhouse, Bray Wyatt has a underlying air of sinister intent. There's nothing underlying about his horrific alter ego, the Fiend, but from the unsettling dark corners of Bray Wyatt's mind, the ghoulish Fiend awaits anyone who's ready to play. All you have to do is let him in. And then we got his debut there, where he took out Finn Balor, and he was never seen again until NXT as a bad guy. And by the way, I have a theory on Bray Wyatt, not Bray Wyatt, sorry, The Fiend. I think anyone The Fiend wrestles essentially becomes their original self if they lose. So how Daniel Bryan became good, how Miz turned bad, and how Finn Balor kind of turned bad if you're talking about Bullet Club. But anyway, let me get him out of this packaging. Okay, I managed to get him out the box, and this looks truly incredible. I'm so glad I finally got The Fiend. Truly great character, even though he's kind of been buried a little. But anyway, Looks great. I think this actually came out after the Elite came out. Elite 77, I do believe. It was in the SummerSlam wave. And I think it got a re-release recently in Elite 86, if I'm not mistaken. So debatable which one looks better. Personally, I wanted this one because I specifically wanted the jacket. I think that's a great look. I kind of want him to look like how he comes out in these entrances. Yep, for a moment there I thought I didn't have the sticking out tongue face, but I do. It looks amazing. It looks so goddamn menacing. That is awesome. I thought I'd be more excited about the Hollywood Hulk Hogan figure, but suddenly I'm kind of in awe of this one. It comes with the crazy looking demented weird belt that he sometimes had, and his jacket arms, which also have hands on them, hurt heel. And that's all his accessories. So we got the double jointed knees, arms, and his ab crunch, which is actually fairly good. Yeah, I like that. And one of the things I love about getting the figure forms is how cool you can see the little details on their gear. So for example, I always wondered what this thing on his vest is, and now I can finally take a look at that. And I can't quite make it out, but it kind of looks like... what is it? What the heck is it? Oh my god, it's two hands, like, making a prayer symbol. Interesting. And look at this gorgeous tattoo work here. Hulk Hogan didn't have any, but this guy sure as hell does. But anyway, without further ado, let me get him also propped up and looking cool. Okay, yeah, still not quite sure how to set up this figure yet, but I figured I'd just show off most of the cool accessories that went on the figure by default. So there we go, got him in his jacket with his belt, looking pretty awesome with his sticking out tongue face. There's the jacket in a bit more detail there. And yeah, this belt is painted on, bit of a shame. Interesting knee joint here actually. But yeah, overall pretty damn cool figure. Pretty good movement and everything. So very happy with these two figures. Looking truly tremendous. Got the NWO Hulk Hogan, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Yeah, so I guess at the time of the Ultimate 7, they were still doing like a legend and a current day wrestler. They seem to have dropped that now because we're getting stuff like John Cena and The Rock coming out in the same line. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Fiend with all his accessories, Hulk Hogan, his other head sculpts here. Got the yelling face, that would be great if he was ripping off his shirt. But yeah, ultimately, two ultimate figures right there, well and truly. And that's it for this video. And I just realized on his belt, on the Fiend's belt, it says let in. You see that? Let in? I never noticed that before. And that's just one of the cool things about collecting figures. But anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more figure opening content.